for Jack. What's going on, Vic?
I'm in the studio again.
I love this.
Happy New Year.
We got to do this more often, man.
Yes.
Happy New Year's to you.
2023. Oh, now we can officially say 3 years of doing the podcast.
Now we can officially say it. I've been saying it for the last 2 years. So
okay. All right.
No, I'm
Fair
just
enough.
kidding. I haven't. But it would be nice to get this to 5, 6, 7, keep it going, you know?
Yeah.
We can't do it without you guys, though.
We
Just
cannot.
remember.
But it's New Year's Eve. I don't think everyone wants to listen to this all day.
No.
So let's get right to the point. What's on today's show, Joe?
All right. Well, Happy New Year's to all our listeners, and we hope that you guys had a wonderful Christmas break. Without a doubt, at least a few of you have thought of some typical resolution you intend to keep. I believe in you. I
don't.
But that's not going to help you. So today's show, we'll be breaking down the most typical New Year's resolutions. New Year's Eve resolutions, or just New Year's? New Year's. And then we'll jump into some male personality types and focus on what we believe we are and follow along and find out where you stand in the hierarchy.
Yeah.
And then followed by Robert De Niro's own personal Grinch that visited his house.
You talking about me?
Yeah, we're talking about you, dick face.
You fucking stupid liberal.
All right, so let's just get into the updates before we get into this. I have a question.
Yeah.
You know why doesn't anyone know a female's name as a devil?
Why doesn't anyone know the female devil's name, I think is what you're trying to say?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I know the male is Lucifer. No, I have no idea why.
Lucifer, Satan.
Satan, yeah.
That's because every female is the devil. I think I came down to it. There's no character, right? For now, right? We have Lucifer, Satan, whatever.
Yeah, and that was it.
We never heard a female's name.
No.
That's because every one of us is dating her. So there's millions of names that the female devil could be.
So there's no one name.
No. We are all dating the same woman.
I don't know.
They're just named differently.
I like to think that my own personal situation is a little different from most. I don't know if it's I'm going to call it an atypical relationship, me and my wife. I think I'm a little bit of the devil.
That had nothing to do with, my thing. But
No.
sometimes.
But just all women in general have a couple of.
So if anyone asks you that question, what is the name of the female devil? You just give them your girl, your spouse, your partner, your wife.
Yeah.
Your ex-wife's name.
Give them the driver's license. Look, here she is.
Yep, here it is.
Not bad. So for my New Year's resolution, I think, first of all, everyone really intends to keep one, whether they say it or not.
Yeah.
I think everyone, sits down and goes, I think I'm going to, I'm going to work on my mental health. I think that's probably the best bet for me is to work on not smoking. I'm going to keep smoking. Fuck that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
my New Year's resolution is I don't have any.
Good.
Yes. That's pretty much what it is. I'm done with doing that resolution shit.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, we were all guilty. We all had it at one point, but
we all
to be honest, what am I giving up that I couldn't give up the last 365 days?
Right. Well, actually, I feel, and we'll get into it, all of the typical New Year's resolutions, a lot of times when you're trying to solve one problem, you actually create another one.
Probably multiple.
Yeah, exactly. So you'll see I'm not
going to smoke. I'm going to save money. I'm going to do it. And then you become a degenerate gambler. Or I'm not going to gamble, this and that. And then you become an alcoholic. But anyway, so everyone goes through this hypnosis around this time, right?
Yeah.
Listen, Jack and myself, we've both been there. But for me, I'm saying I had enough. I mean, like I said, if you can't do it in the last 365 days, what's the purpose of doing it for the first 60 days of this year?
Right. Absolutely. It's kind of like if you want to stop doing anything that's bad for you.
Yeah.
Why wait for a special day? Today is a day.
Today. Do it. Not today.
Do it today or don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. But Jack, go into some commonly broken New Year's resolutions.
All right. So I think everyone is, especially in these times, going to try to save some money.
Yes.
Some way or another. And if you guys were paying attention to the Christmas special, it gave you guys some really good money-saving techniques for gifts.
Yes, the IOUs.
See what I'm saying? Don't wait on New Year's. Start saving Christmas.
Yes.
Right? I mean, come on. How many purchases would you say yearly you probably could have did without?
Oh, a lot.
Like most of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I have IOUs for my nieces.
Yeah.
You're going to get it all in one batch, but.
Yeah, that's later when I'm not trying to save money.
Exactly. Working out seems to be the most common, typical one. And I know, listen, I have a lot of friends that they do this all year round, and they hate this time of year.
Absolutely.
Because they like to go to the gym. You know, people go to the gym for like 3 hours. That is beyond anything I've ever heard of because, you know, we were both military. So if you really just push yourself for 30, 40 minutes, you're good.
Yeah.
But to go to the gym for 3 hours, but I get it. Now you have all these fat people. I'm going to lose weight. I got to go to the gym. So between January to, I guess, the beginning of March, it's just overly packed.
Yeah.
And their sweat is just different from people that work out every day.
That's because it's sweet.
Yeah, because their sweat is like, it really comes out when they're really hard in their workout or, you know, they pump it into me. But, like, you get a fat guy or a woman who's just like, no, this is my New Year's resolution. They get on the bike. They literally do a half a mile.
On the slowest side.
Yeah, there's just like a fucking mountain of sweat just trickling down that fucking cycle seat.
Oh, my God. On that stupid fucking machine, the skiing machine
elliptical.
where you're standing up. No. Oh, yeah, the elliptical. Yeah, the fucking morons.
Yeah, every
on that
fat
machine.
guy's been on that. I've been on that.
Yeah, but that was before you knew better.
Yeah, well, it did help me. It conditioned. Like I said, I was going to the gym every day.
Yeah. But you'll notice that in order to go to this gym, you're going to have to pay for a membership.
Yes. And that membership is usually a year.
A year, right.
And if you don't continue it, then you got to pay like a fee. And there's always a startup fee.
Or you have those people that are, you know what? The gym's not for me. And Peloton makes a fuck ton of money.
Yep. Put it this way. Check it out. Before you get this gym membership, right, and ruin everyone's day, go to your local park, run the track.
That's what I did.
Do the free stuff.
Yeah.
And if you continue to do it after 60 days, then go ahead and bang yourself over the head with a gym membership. That's
absolutely
like another fucking payment every month, including Netflix, Spotify. It's like a test drive. It's a test drive for your body.
Yeah.
You're not going to last.
If you can't handle walking around the block, I don't think the gym's for you.
And if you're taking the car to the gym that's 5 blocks away, then it's not going to last.
Exactly. Buy the Peloton and stare at it while you watch TV.
Yes.
So the next one: stop smoking or drinking.
I fall under the smoking one.
You fall under the.
But I'm not giving it up.
Right. So this doesn't really even apply to you.
Nope.
Now you would save money and your lungs. But I feel like if you stop smoking or drinking, you're going to need something else.
Yes.
And that generally turns into really bad mental...
narcotics.
Yeah.
And mental help. We're not saying anything.
Thank God I stopped smoking.
Mm-hmm.
I put down lose weight only because I know that you don't need to go to the gym necessarily to lose weight.
Up the calories and the unnecessary calories.
Trips to... the fast food drive-through.
Love McDonald's. I'll probably get it on my ride going home after this.
Yeah, the walk through the grocery store, looking at the vegetables, like,
wow, $3 for cucumbers? They raised the price.
Where's the snacks section?
You can never go through a fucking shopping section without getting snacks.
At least
every
one.
time I go shopping, there's always you get something.
But there's healthy alternatives, but they all taste like ass.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
it's crazy how this world is. It's more money to eat healthy than it is to eat shit.
I've heard that before, and I disagree with it 100%.
Why?
Because a head of lettuce is not that expensive. Carrots are not that expensive.
No, I get that. But if you want to eat, let's say, meat, spinach, you're looking
protein. Yeah,
or you can just go to the frozen section and
quinoa. I mean, I'm just saying, there's a lot of things that you can replace. I just feel like that whole, but it's cheaper to just eat fucking disgusting food. I feel like that's just a fat person excuse.
Yeah, that's an excuse. Well, fat people have excuses.
Oh my God. I don't think there's any.
They don't even need a book. Yeah.
And fat asses have the best excuses.
I love alcoholic excuses. Well, if you're not sucking dick, it's not an addiction, right? All right. If that's the way you want to see it.
Fair. Good point.
Volunteer. I like this one.
So volunteer.
Yeah. Everyone gets like so sentimental, and they want to volunteer. They want to do this. It's just you're wasting your time. I'm not saying don't do it, don't try it, but if you do it every year, stick to it.
Right? All year, once a month.
Don't don't do this shit once a month. Take once a year. Take Instagram pictures and pretend like you're some fucking great person in this world, and do it without the pictures.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone know you volunteer.
Yeah.
Have me ask you that question, and then you go, "Oh yeah, I volunteer," and then I'd be like, "All right, yeah, well, I know you for 10 years. You never mentioned it."
And that's when the influencers come out with the photos of them like hugging smelly homeless people.
Oh yeah, I just gave them $300. But this is only to build my ego with all the likes and following and share. Because at the end they say, "Please share."
I drove this person to his dealer.
Yeah,
saved him 5-block walk.
exactly.
This one, all right. So the next one on this list, pick up a new hobby. I actually like it.
I like it,
but not a lot of people actually stick to it. And this is one of those that causes other problems. That's
because they have female devils.
Correct. Yes. Very true. So
start a new hobby
all the
day.
money. They spend all the money they need to start this new hobby because, of course, you don't have anything you need to start your new hobby.
No.
You're not going to look at the endless mountains of shit you already got. You're going to go, no, I want to start this now, and then never finish anything. So... But this is, I like this. I like this idea. And I would have honestly picked it if I didn't already have 37 fucking projects already started. And the fact that I'm poor.
Yeah. The next one's my favorite.
Go for it.
This is where you normally watch Maury or the Steve Wilkos show.
I love those shows.
And they're like, nah. This year I'm going to be a father. Or the girl. Or the women. Nah, this year I'm going to be a mother. Motherfucker, you should be a father or a mother the entire time you have a child. And if you're going to walk away out of your child's life, then do it.
Yeah, don't come back.
Don't come back unless they become like a millionaire or something. Then try to trickle in like Mike Tyson's dad, right?
Yeah. Exactly. There you go.
You should be a father and a mother, and your relationship at that point, if the relationship is dead, the least you can do is be a mom and a father.
Right.
Stop worrying about what the mother thinks. Go out there. That's your child, right?
Right. No, and I agree with that. I honestly do. This next one is one that I don't hear very often because no one ever fucking follows through. And this one's they drop this one faster than the gym memberships. Yeah. Work harder.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not, stop.
Listen.
Stop right now. I know you're thinking this is gonna, you're gonna get that fucking promotion at the end of the year.
I want overtime money, man. I want to start making money.
But I guarantee you 6 months down the line, you're not going to be like, no, I got to keep doing this because I made this resolution. You're not even going to know the word. You're not going to use the word resolution a week from now.
Exactly.
So you want to change that to be something that you might do. Don't work harder, work smarter.
Nah.
Just work in a way that makes you happier.
That's one of my favorite Be a Man quotes.
What?
Work harder, not smarter.
So that works.
Yeah.
Oh man. So
listen, don't give up working, but don't.
I didn't say give up work.
Yeah, don't do 80 hours a week and then try to like make a year income in 6 months. Yeah. Just work a little harder when it's need to work a little harder.
Yeah. It's not a resolution you're trying to make, and this isn't me being serious. It's not a resolution you're trying to keep up. It's a habit you're trying to take on.
Exactly. Jack, you're so wise, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm a pretty intelligent person. So if you're not looking to change your habit, then your resolution is a waste of your time, my time. I don't even want to hear about it. It's not something I ask, and as soon as somebody says, "Oh, do you have a New Year's resolution?" Don't worry about me.
That's because we are stigmas.
If you see me change, if I start to change in some way, just know it was the resolution.
Yes.
If not, just don't tell me. Exactly. I don't want to know.
And the reason why is because our next thing is because there are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 types of males.
Male personalities.
Male personalities, which are 5 are very common.
Super common.
And then Jack brought up something. He goes, hey, I think we might be stigma males. And I'm like, Sigma males. And I'm like, Sigma? What do you mean? He goes, just watch this video.
Yeah.
As he watched the video, I literally seen my life.
Yeah, we're just checking off boxes.
Yeah, I know. So, Jack, take it away. This is great. Pay attention to what a Sigma is because you might be that 1% in the world.
Yeah. And that 1% is, some arbitrary number. We don't really know what the percentage is, but we run into very few of them that I can tell. Yeah. But I don't really know that many people either. So if this is you, congratulations. Yeah. But here we go. So we're going to start with the social hierarchy. I'm not going to just jump into what a Sigma is. We're going to talk about all of them. And a lot of them I didn't even know I just thought it was alpha.
There's
beta.
one extra one. Well, I heard of the alpha, the beta, the delta, but the gamma and the omega, I never heard of.
Okay.
But that makes a lot of sense when we get to the omega.
Right. 100%. So alpha, right? We all are kind of comfortable with, our understanding of what an alpha is, right? Confident, outgoing, a leader, charismatic. They thrive on attention. Yes. They love being the center of, anything
they
that's
walk
going
into
on.
a room, they need their presence.
100%. 100%. And if they hear other alpha males doing something, then that's their new thing.
Yes, they got to one-step them. They're like lions in a cage.
Correct. 100%. So I think we could check off alpha male for anybody that's listening and you're an alpha male. Congrats to you. And none of these are really offensive, by the way. If you fall under any of these, it's not a good or a bad thing. It's just that's what you are, and good for you. The next one is beta. These are also pretty common. They are friendly, reserved, submissive, loyal, and very much less aggressive.
Yes.
Shy away from any kind of confrontation. It's not worth it to them. It's, they just want to live their life, but they're very nice. They're nice people. Good betas.
Yes. They don't get their divorce rate isn't as high, right?
No. They'll do whatever it is to keep that relationship going. Ladies, I know you're thinking that's what I want. No, you don't.
No, you don't. 'Cause at the end of the day, you want a sigma or an alpha.
You need somebody to keep you on the road. So the next one, which I didn't know was a thing, is a delta. A delta male is a resigned, resentful, self-sabotaging, lonely, average dude.
Your average Joe.
That's it. He's the gamer sitting on his mom's couch, eating Cheetos, and just blames everything in life that happened to him on life. Not on the decisions and actions made by them, but it's just, this world sucks. I can't do nothing. We all know at least one.
Yes.
Right? They're not as common, but you have a few.
I know at least two.
I am still... Well, no. Okay, so I only still talk to one.
Yeah, I know who it is. And we could both say who it is. And then also have one in the military.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So this next one, I've also never heard of.
Me neither.
And to be honest, I don't think these are very common. Well, they're common, but they're very hard to parse out.
They're common because you have to have more traits than the other. Like, I don't mean to jump ahead.
No, please.
We're sigmas, but I also have an alpha trait as well.
Right.
But I think the sigma overweighs alpha because I don't need that attention. I'll let you know I'm in the room if I have to, but
I'll sharpen that point for you a little later when we get to it. So,
all right, so gamma, right?
Gamma, adventurous, eager, very aware, empathetic. These are the guys that'll listen to you talk and feel every word you say.
Yes.
Because they just want that. They want that connection. So they're not very successful with women, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And they're not liked very much by other men.
So as you read the definition, this is a friend in the friend zone. This is the one where if I'm dating a girl and she has that one friend that just listens and does, yeah. And I'm just like, I don't like this guy.
Okay.
Hey, let's go ice skating. What size ices are you?
Fuck that. I hate ice skating. Anyway. All right. And now we've reached the bottom of the barrel of the social hierarchy of male personality traits. The Omega. Now, I thought that with a name Omega, it'd be fucking dope.
That's what I thought.
So if you are an Omega, you are self-assured, which is a good thing, driven, intelligent. And I'm going to say intelligent, like book smart. Diverse in all of their interests. They like to do a bunch of different things, not really into anything specifically.
Yeah.
And they don't need to be in anybody else's company. They're
like cats.
Yeah, cats. I like that.
Like a male cat.
I like that analogy. I love it. And then that brings us, ladies and gentlemen, to the piece de résistance, the Sigma male.
Oof.
Ooh, that S was hard.
It's not in the charts.
Yeah, it's not on the chart of the hierarchy because, like I said, we already went through the whole thing: alpha, beta, delta, gamma, omega. A sigma is the type of person that where other people will come to a fork in the road, like you can take the left or you take the right. The sigma throws the bitch in the 4-wheel drive and just makes his own fucking.
Yeah, it just goes up the middle.
I don't like that. I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah.
And when I first heard that, I'm like, wow. If there was ever any, and this isn't a compliment that I gave myself. This is what other people have said about me in a negative way.
Well, I can confirm. Yeah, 100%.
Why are you doing? No one does that.
Yeah.
You had option A or B. Yes. Why the fuck?
Where did C come from?
Yeah. I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. I don't know what you want from me. So we're not even on the chart. And by we, I mean sigmas. And this is a self, diagnosis, prognosis, whatever. I don't know if I really am, but whatever. So it's a male that occupies outside a social or a group hierarchy, a lone wolf or a maverick. These people are generally cunning, which is very different from intelligent, by the way. But they are emotionally intelligent. They know, kind of like a narcissist, like somebody that can know how to fake an emotion very well to the point where...
The definition is, it's like a pretty branchy tree. I mean, they use whatever they need to get what they want. Exactly. And it doesn't mean we're going to hurt you. It's just...
We have our own goals.
Yes.
You might have our own goals.
Yeah.
But we have our own goals. And let me see here. So they're likable.
Very.
Calculated.
That's where I fall in.
Yeah. Intriguing and powerful. Easily commanding of attention, but also happy to step back. Whenever if the situation doesn't call for their presence, they're more than happy to just go, take it. Exactly. All yours, buddy. Let me watch you bust your ass. Go.
Exactly. And like the stuff you showed me, it's kind of like we'll be in a room. We don't need to wear a bright pink shirt to get attention. We'll listen.
But I like to wear a pink shirt.
We'll learn. And when it's time for us to talk, you're going to listen and you're going to learn.
Right. Exactly. 100%. They're people that lead without commanding the lead. It's more
you just know.
Go, oh, wow,
I don't need to let you know I'm an alpha. We're just alphas.
We're just
sigmas
at the front of the pack, but we don't call ourselves alpha. I don't know how to.
Yeah.
And by the way, alphas don't chill at the front.
We're like the special forces of this chart. You don't see us, but we're there.
Correct. So I actually have a list of some famous Sigma males. We have Steve Jobs. I think that makes sense. James Dean, Muhammad Ali, David Bowie, Bob Dylan, Jimi Hendrix, Clint Eastwood, Quentin Tarantino. These are all people that saw what everyone else did and just went, no, I'm going to do it my way and I'm going to do it better.
They created their own way, their own method, their own invention of how it's going to get done.
Right.
Because a lot of people, so this is how you animate. This is how you do a podcast.
Right.
Because when we were told, if you remember season 1, we were told, no, that's not how you do a podcast. You got to just talk about one thing, specifically one thing, and you got to keep it going. Like if you're going to do movies, you just got to talk about movies. If you're going to do comedy, then you got to either make fun of movies or no. Why can't we do comedy and do it the way we want? Right.
Well, to be completely honest with you, a lot of people try to give you the standard, the rules. Yeah. This is how.
Like your intro is so long. Why do you always go, yo, Jack? You got to change. No, you don't have to change it.
We do our own thing, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. But I have a feeling that if you're actually listening to our podcast, you kind of like what you're hearing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It's only getting better.
I'm not demanding you listen to the podcast. But if you're listening to it, you're listening to it.
If you're listening up to now, you're pretty much a fan. Right?
And I appreciate your fandom.
We do.
So I know what you're probably thinking. How do I tell an alpha from a sigma? A lot of these things are very, and you're right. But the difference that a sigma from an alpha, from what I've been able to pull from a bunch of different articles, and I'm pretty much a PhD in it now, is that we're more lone wolves. I'm me personally. This is why I do this podcast. It's me, one other person, or two other people. Comfortable, right?
Yep.
I'm not on a stage. I'm not performing. This might go, and I might freak myself out here, but for the fans out there that are listening, as long as I'm comfortable, I'm confident that the show is going to be great.
It is.
So an alpha demands the stage.
Yes.
I don't need the stage.
I gotta stop saying yes.
I don't need people to tell me it's great. I don't need people to tell me it's bad. I don't do this for anybody.
Yeah, but we'll self-diagnose if we're like, oh, shit, that shit sucked. And
Right.
we'll know.
And the reason for that is, thank you for bringing that up.
You're welcome.
Is that Sigmas will gladly step back and observe how everyone else is doing, whether it's in the room, if you're the guy that's quietly just paying attention to how things are going. Oh, that one's over there. That she's having shots. Fucking bunch of weirdos in the corner. I'm, over here, you're paying attention to somebody's story. And it's not to listen to the story. It's because we have our goals where we have our own things that we want to do. And it generally creates this intrigue. A lot of other people are like, oh, he's interesting.
Yeah.
He seems like he's got some personality. No, it's just, we're not here for
natural.
you.
Yeah.
Whereas I think everyone, an alpha is definitely there for that.
Bang.
Well, for the bang, but also is there for that attention that, oh my God, he saw this, he saw that. Like, it's not about me.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, mainly due to their quiet and reserved nature, we're just more dominant in our own small circles. So that's pretty much what I got on Sigmas. If you,
I'm
have
sure
been
people
paying
learn
attention,
something right now.
I hope you did. I know I did just in researching this. So.
Yeah, because I didn't know up until I came to the studio today, and Jack goes, "Hey, look, watch this video. Do you think this is you? Because I know this is me." And I'm like, "All right, let me check it out." And obviously, we're best friends for over 20 years now.
Yeah. So we know each other. We know our vices. We know our own personal fucking flaws. But we also don't give a fuck.
Don't. Jack's News?
Yeah, Jack's News, man.
Jack, what do we got?
On today's Jack News. No, I'm kidding. All right, so Robert De Niro. You're familiar with him, right?
I'm familiar with Robert.
We've all
De Niro.
seen his movies, I think, right? Everybody here.
Yeah, he's the guy that hates guns and hates everything, but is shooting and killing someone in every mob movie he makes.
A mobster or
Wannabe.
someone who eliminates another person in every fucking movie he's ever played. Except for, like, Meet the Fockers.
See,
and even then, he was a fucking CIA agent.
Yeah, and then that's where people need to... They're actors. They're not... This is not who they are in real life.
Right. So this article is from the New York Compost. We have Shanice Aviles, who now faces 15 years in prison if convicted of the top charge, which is burglary of the second degree. Now, Aviles is a special case. Used to be a special case. Let me correct myself, because now I feel like this is more common. This wasn't her first rodeo, but we'll get to that. So Aviles was nabbed by cops after some officers saw her breaking into the, wait for it, $69,000 a month price tag on Robert De Niro's Townhouse.
Wow.
Holy fuck. If you make that kind of money, oh God. One day, guys, get us there, please. I swear to God, we'll do game shows and give away prizes every fucking day. Just get me to that. So they caught her sporting a pair of stolen headphones, according to the criminal complaint. Shanice Aviles, who is 30 years old, who has 26 busts on her rap sheet.
Wow, that's like one almost every year of her life.
And apparently she was given a bunch of opportunity, right, by the courts to take part in programs because apparently she's an addict. To keep her out of jail, they were like, hey, listen, we know you did this 26 times, but we're going to try one more fucking time.
Yeah.
God, I love New York City.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, second-degree burglary on Monday morning. They're calling it a heist. I don't consider it a heist. I consider it somebody walking in your apartment and taking the fucking gifts from under your tree. Yeah, they're trying to make it a movie.
Yeah.
So the New York Compost has her as a career felon. If you're a career felon, that literally means you live by being a felon. Like
you're a drug addict at that point. Yeah. Every day you wake up trying to find a new adventure and what you need to do.
Put it on your resume, career felon. So she has 16 busts this year. Sorry, last year. Because technically this happened the 20th of December.
Yes.
Yeah, so of last year, she got caught 16 times. As a career felon, you'd think you'd be better at it. You get caught 16 times in 1 year. I think you should change your job.
Well, let's be honest. The people that are running the courts and stuff, if they do it once and you let them back out, I mean, what do you expect, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I mean, they let her out 16 times on the same charge. We don't know, right? But whatever. They let her out 16 times from 16 felons she had just in 2022 alone. So what did you expect? You know,
I expect a little.
The tiger comes off the leash and eats the little girl. You don't put the tiger back into a fucking schoolyard with little kids.
Right, but if you beat that tiger up every time it bites a child, you would think by like the 7th or 8th time the tiger will go, well, oh wait, I know what comes up after this. And honestly, I think if you don't leave them in jail, then they don't have time to like work out how to do it better, or at least talk to people that know how to do it better that are in there with you. You know, so
16 times just in 1 year.
So yeah, she was let out of the NYPD's 19th precinct station house in handcuffs Monday, December 20th, and her famous, not gonna say last words, but before she was thrown in the fucking car, I didn't murder anybody. She was yelling at the reporters. I didn't go to Robert De Niro's house.
She don't probably know whose house it was. They seen an open door, I'm assuming. But now they want to prosecute her to full extent, right?
I don't know.
Because it's Robert De Niro's house?
I'm not going to lie. I don't know how she got in, whether it was an open door or not.
Listen,
but
a heroin addict is going to get in.
If you can get into a house that someone pays $69,000 to live in.
Yeah. You deserve a rebate.
I live in a house that cost me $1,000 a month, and I got better security than this motherfucker. Yeah. So, anyway. Yeah. I'm sorry. What was that last thing that you said?
I said she's they're trying to prosecute her.
Oh yeah, no. Now they're so now they're
after the 15 other times she was let out, but now since it's Robert De Niro's house, now the judges is like, oh well, you know, because maybe it could be fucking Howard Stern's house next. Oh.
Right, or Pelosi.
Yeah, Pelosi. You know, she might go in there naked with a hammer and fucking underwear.
Yeah. His lawyers were trying to get her on because they gave her, I'm assuming, all of these other previous times a no cash bail. Yeah. And now they're like, nah, motherfucker, you better come up with like 80 grand or you ain't going nowhere.
Oh my God. All right.
Leave her in there.
Well, that wraps it up. Happy New Year's. Happy 2023 to everyone listening. We are coming closer to season 3 ending in February. So
we're going to miss you, but we're coming back with way more.
Way more. We're going to get more interviews in here. Promise.
We're going to get more better.
Yeah, I don't promise shit. But yeah, so enjoy your day. Remember, like, follow, subscribe, UnFollowVic Podcast. We're on YouTube and Instagram mainly. Jack, anything?
Just want to thank you all as usual for tuning in again. Like you said, we're going to be back now, bigger and better as we do every year. And we love you and we appreciate your patronage.
Yeah, and give up those resolutions. All right,
yeah,
just stop it. Go smoke. Go eat. Do whatever the fuck you want. All right, peace.